I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yeah. And I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Whatever happened to the times when we cared for one another? We shared the same respect. What is happening? We're trading what's important for shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Where I'm from, don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No, it's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all that blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. You're way too gifted to stop and listen.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Another week of It Is What It Is Radio. Your host Tyree Miles, also known as Black T Miles. Okay, so we're going to a commercial.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait. Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you say?
Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National Series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back for another week of It Is What It Is Radio. Before I start the show off, y'all know, please give my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop a moment of silence. This is King Porter Forever Friday. Also, I want to send prayers out to Miss Rashida Murray. She lost her son yesterday. Our prayers are with you. Rest in peace, twin. Moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. Another week, I'm here with my beautiful co-host. I'm going to be quiet. I don't want to say the wrong name.
You don't want... Tyree, what's my name? What's my name?
What we going with?
Love God B.
Love God B.
Yes.
All right. Okay. We got Love God B in the building. Okay.
And I am Dr. Nicole Wagner. Hello.
Dr. Nicole Wagner. And our special guest is entrepreneur for real. For real. Any of these events around, you best believe he's around. Mr. Dwayne Benbow is in the building.
Thank y'all for having me. You know, first and foremost, nice to meet everybody.
Yes, sir.
Tyree, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
You know, my name Dwayne Benbow, aka the Funnel Cake King, and we're gonna be talking about what that means real soon.
That's what. Look, I want to get into it. What make you think that you can just come out here?
Where did it start from?
Yeah.
What gave you, like, what was that thing that just made you like, okay, this is what I'm going to do?
So it's interesting. So this is like my first summer without having a snowball truck. So I had a snowball truck for the last 4 summers, and then I decided to just be like, you know what? The goal of the snowball truck was to open up certain relationships and be able to sell food. Because my passion has always been for food, so it was just like people really enjoying the funnel cakes. People like I can't find a way to get no funnel cakes, so it was just like.
Other than Six Flags, right?
Right. So it was like me just popping up at, just random places to, running operations for Parks and Rec, to running operations for different alumni associations that's structured in different schools, and it was just like I started, really just started, like people like I want funnel cake. So what happened is like the demand just kind of continued to grow. Like last year. We did about, I was averaging about 800 funnel cakes a week.
Wow.
The whole school year. So that's just Monday through Friday. So 800 funnel cakes a week. So what I pretty much kind of did was I positioned a funnel cake to how our schools raise money.
Okay.
So Monday through Friday, I'm in a mixture of between 9 to 12 schools a week. Selling funnel cakes during lunchtime.
Okay. Then what is it? High schools, middle schools, elementary schools?
All over. So it's like elementary schools, middle schools, high schools. Like for instance, I run all operations up Emerson High School.
Okay.
And all operations up Randallstown High School.
Shout out to the Lady Red Spoon. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So what that means is that if you bought any food at any home games, basketball, football, baseball, volleyball, track and field in the last 5 years, that was my food.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay,
it's not catering, it's concessions. So I plugs in with sports that have concessions that's tired of typically going to basic hot dogs and hamburgers. I don't sell that. So I sell, you can get a Caribbean fish wrap, you know what I'm saying? You can get like a little, curry chicken wrap, so it's different type of stuff. So what happened was, it was like, all right, well, I was known before summers as a snowball guy, and from a business standpoint, you got to be like, all right, so what's going to separate me from everybody else?
Right.
And snowballs are the only season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, well, I'm gonna go into schools and I'm gonna help raise money. And then what happened was, it was just like people the demand of funnel cakes would just continue to grow and grow. So I was just like, you know what? I'm the only place you can get a funnel cake.
Yeah, other than like the State Fair or Six Flags, you're not gonna get one. Yeah, you're not just gonna go down the street and get one from the corner.
Yeah. Exactly. So I ran with the whole, funnel cake king thing, and it's been doing really good. I have it all over my truck, over my decals and everything on my truck, and people just be stopping me and calling me while I'm driving, like, where the funnel cakes at? Where the funnel cakes at? So it's like, it's a good conversation, and as of right now, can't nobody challenge me because it's nobody
out doing it. Right.
It's the closest thing to me is that red company that sell the funnel cake fries. I'm not gonna get no type of endorsements.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Rick Ross owned a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Okay.
So, but it's like it's nowhere else you can go. So you can go and get ice cream. You can go get hamburgers from any corner.
Right.
You can go buy a hamburger from any corner. If that's a Burger King, if that's a McDonald's, if that's a corner store, if that's a mom and pop. You can't go nowhere to get a funnel cake.
You can't.
So the market is wide open. So I'm running with it. And this once we have our little blizzards and all that, I'm gonna just pop up at random parts of the city and do free funnel cakes. I'm gonna get people to come outside in the snow to get funnel cakes.
And do a funnel cake challenge.
Funnel
cake.
So it sounds
like
like your basis was starting out with funnel cakes, but you also said you sell Caribbean chicken wraps.
A little bit of everything.
And that sounds, one is nutritional.
Yeah.
That's number one. And I know even from going to various games, Oreo games or Ravens games, like you said, the typical hot dog and hamburger, no nutritional value is in it. So what thought, if any at all, did you put into, okay, not only am I going to give them the sweet tooth filler, but I'm also going to offer them something, because by the time the game is late, nobody's really trying to go home and cook, and it stops them from stopping at fast food. Was there any thought given to that? And if so, what was that thought?
I mean, the thought really was about just how can I, from a product standpoint, I wanted to be able to create a product where it would be healthy, but it would also be, you cheating at the same time.
Right.
So we in a society, we in a fast moving society where we like stuff handheld, everything. Everything is about quickness, everything is about being able to eat with your hands. Like shish kebabs, for instance. You can't go get no shish kebabs, but you will buy a shish kebab because it's something that you can eat.
And it's something that you don't get every day.
Right.
And then you can just add what you want to it or make it how you want it to be.
Exactly. So I kind of just took a little bit of that, and I just drafted up. I'm like, I'm gonna start doing raps. I'm gonna just pretty much just kind of start doing raps. I started doing raps. It's quite interesting that the same company that's doing raps right now in the community, I had the same story as them. I started doing raps when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
So the skill set and everything was worked on and perfected by me selling stuff when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
So now that I'm out here on the outside, I'm just kind of incorporating certain stuff. And it's healthy. Like I said, it's a cheat. You're able to cheat because it got your lettuce in there. It got your special sauce. One of my fast selling sauces is my Chipotle mayo sauce. That's from scratch. So you figure you got a wrap, a 12-inch wrap. You got your special sauce on there, bed of lettuce. Might put a scoop of yellow rice on there, and then a nice ample amount of meat.
Well, what if you don't eat meat? What do you got for us?
I have a sauce.
Ones that don't eat meat.
Yo, so I'm my vegan people out there.
Not vegan.
Right, vegan meat.
Okay.
So what I do is for one, my funnel cakes are also vegan.
Oh, okay.
So they good as I don't know what, and they vegan. So it's nothing so anybody can eat the funnel cakes. For one. And two, I do a sauteed veggie wrap where I saute the broccoli, the cauliflower, the onions, the carrots. I put everything together, and I'm gonna bring some samples, and I'll bring some stuff in the next couple of weeks or so. But you able to get a whole plethora of stuff. It's hot, it's cold, it's saucy, it's quick, it's inexpensive, and then even from a price point standpoint, I keep all my stuff at reasonable prices.
Okay, good.
So my funnel cakes will forever start at $5.
Okay.
So funnel cakes will forever start at $5. That's just basic. And my meal kits will forever start at $10. So I'm pretty much giving you a wrap. I'm giving you a side, which typically is maybe like a bag of chips, or maybe like a side of sauteed veggies. I'm giving you a beverage for $10.
Okay.
So it's like I do these big events where that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? And my lines be, right.
Be nice.
Nice.
Hey, look, we gotta go to a break real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got Dwayne Benbow in the building.
Funnel Cake King is in there.
The Funnel Cake King. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
This unknown to find who we really are. Grand something new. Take a break from my broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show me how she couldn't.
Mic check 1, 2.
Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show me how she couldn't. We do whatever you like. I know she couldn't. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got that leg bringing up the car. Throw me a kiss, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta groove so we can lose the crowd. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show me how she couldn't. I know she couldn't. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show me how she couldn't. We do whatever you like. I know she couldn't.
Mic check 1, 2.
Baby, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just talk with your hips, let your backbone slide. Put your lips on mine. What you need, just take control like you need it. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song. You can be my radio. If you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. Tell that you can't get enough. Show love. Show love. So good to keep your hands off me. Shoot it, do it. Oh yeah. Dance till we dance in the dark. Show love. She couldn't. We do whatever you like. I know she couldn't.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello! There we go. Ooh. We're back. Dr. Nicole.
So before we went to break, you were speaking about how you came to actually execute your vision, which started during your time in incarceration. And I kind of homed in on that, not to focus on the incarceration piece, but the fact that you were able to not only manifest a very employable skill that is generating you revenue, obviously, is allowing you to be productive and contributing and giving back to society, because I heard you say you do a lot of fundraising, you assist with the fundraising within our school system, and that is important, especially when we hear people talking about we don't have books for our kids to get money for our kids to get books and everything. So with that being said, talk to the viewers a little bit more about how they choose to internalize and process things so that one is not leaving them stagnant in their ability to move throughout life from a bad situation into something positive, because you definitely turned an undesirable situation into something very positive.
So first and foremost, I would just have to start off with, like a lot of people want to be, you know, as my shirt says, life as an entrepreneur. Like, this is my brand. Life as an entrepreneur on Facebook. This is my Instagram. It's called Life as an Entrepreneur. So from the standpoint, like what I represent is entrepreneurship is a lifestyle, and people don't understand that. Like, entrepreneurship is a lifestyle. So any person that want to start their own business, as we were talking about on the commercial break, the first and foremost thing you gotta understand is you gotta work for somebody. That's what I'm saying. And the purpose of you working for somebody is so you can go and you can learn every single thing that you can from that person. And then whatever happened at the end of the game, whatever happened at the end of the road, you get fired, you quit, you get laid off, it was seasonal, whatever happened. That experience, which is called the learning curve. So at the beginning of you working for somebody, you should be able to make that pizza a lot faster than you was when you did at first. So that means that's a skill that you picked up, how to make a pizza in under 15 seconds, opposed to it used to take you 3 minutes to make that same pizza. So one thing and two things for sure, like when I always encourage you to learn all that you can learn from somebody.
Mic check.
What always happens, and everybody can vouch for this, whenever you work for somebody, it could have been fast food, it could have been whatever. It could have been in that. It don't matter whatever the scene, whatever the scenario was. Give us 1 second. Okay. No matter whatever the scenario was, it was always a us versus them type of situation. Like if you was flipping burgers, immediately it was me and my coworkers versus my boss. And what happened is they start talking behind the boss back, call the boss a clown, say different stuff, and then they disrespect the boss and all that. So from an entrepreneurial standpoint, you got to be able to tap into the minds of people to see why they don't like the boss. So when you on your own, you know what not to do. You know not to yell at the people that's working for you. You know what I'm saying? You know not to do certain stuff, say certain stuff, try to separate yourself. You know all right, that's what you playing basketball? Oh man, I'm gonna come out to you again. You need to be engaged with the people that work beside you. And that's one of the most important things. Like I have 3 definitions that I have on the sweatsuit, and what I live by, and it's research, create, grind. A lot of individuals are skipping one of the processes. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's skipping that one. The most important process is the research process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I see it a lot with with businesses, with people about supply and demand. It's not just about supply and demand. It takes a lot more. It takes gratitude. It takes, like you said, like you have to know what the people want. You have to know how to show the appreciation back. Like it takes more than just supply and demand. And I think that's the key portion of it that people miss with, though they don't have longevity. Like they might be on top for a hot second. Then the next thing you know, you don't hear about them doing it no more because they lack that type of stuff. They think, oh, because I got a couple dollars, let me buy some stuff off of Wish and let me mark it up and sell it and not think about like the thought process of it or like the giving back or the gratitude or I'm going to do a customer appreciation day just to show that, you know, like people don't have that mindset. And it's just like it takes so more. And I see that happen a lot. It's very seldom that I see businesses that last, that have the longevity because they let those key things, they missing it.
And especially that right, that's what I'm getting ready to talk real quickly about because you're interested. I want to hear more from you. As far as the research piece, for anybody that is already in a business or you're aspiring to be the proprietor of a business, research is key because one thing that the research aspect does for you is that you assess the need. You assess the need. You assess your population, which is your customer base. And your goal should always be, and I'm giving you free tips because for anyone that's following me, you know my PhD is in business management and organizational leadership. So you also want to make sure that your product is a thriving longevity product, as she just spoke about. You don't want the one-time customer because here's what happened. Let's talk dollars real quick. Let's talk money real quick. Yes, you can get someone to come into your establishment and let's just say drop $2,000 and then they realize that your product, the quality, not the quantity, but the quality, and understand what quality is real quick, people, was not good. So yes, you got that quick $2,000, but are they a repeat customer? That's how you build your revenue. If you are expecting to go into business for the first 5 to 10 years, I say don't look for any money that you can spend. A good business owner, and I'm sitting next to one, a good business owner would tell you for the first 5 to 10 years, you should just be recycling your money and or setting it aside, and you should be able to do an in-house analysis of the success, measurable benchmarks of the success of your business. If you're finding that your customer turnover rate is inconsistent, you need to sit down, get a mentor, talk to your business partners and figure out what it is in-house that you have been doing wrong. Ashton Cushions, and we talked about it on a break, he does an amazing speech to a high school graduating class, and he talks about how success looks like work. So if you go on YouTube, pull up the Ashton Cushions speech, and everything that this man is speaking on is in there. You take everything that you're learning along the way from everybody. Always go in, I want to learn my job, but then I want to learn your job, I want to learn your job, and I want to learn your job. I want to learn the janitor's job. Why the janitor's job? Because it shows that you're not above. Rolling your sleeves up. That's why Herb, the owner of Southwest, the original Kellogg, Herb Kellogg's of Southwest Airlines was able to thrive. The only airline was able to thrive through 9/11. And it's because he was business oriented, like you spoke about. He was honest, he communicated, he researched the need. What was the need? People needed to get from point A to their family or just get from point A to point B. He did not shut down his flights. He did not. He communicated with his staff. Hey, I cannot pay you right now because of what is going on, but if you stick with me, I promise you I will take care of you. And if you do your research, you will find that he was a man to his word, and that is good leadership. It wasn't about a title because he was in there. He was working right along with them. So learn to do your research. Understand your audience, understand your product, and ask yourself, what's going to set me aside?
What's going to make me different?
What's going to set me aside from the next person? Because I'm one of them people that you can have the best funnel cake, but if your business attitude is poor, I will go down the street to Maggie Sue and give her a public just because she greeted me.
Safety cake cupcake.
Because
she greeted you though.
Right, because people are paying for the service. It appears on the surface that we're paying for the product. Yes, you know you got to pay for it. Nothing in life is free. But you, in essence, are paying for the service.
Chick-fil-A versus McDonald's.
What?
You are paying for the service.
What? Yeah.
That just
Oh
shows you
man.
that's a classic analogy of it. It's just like, and then if your product is good on top of that, then you in a win-win situation.
Right, and the grind, this man is wearing 3 key bullet points. The grind. Stop being lazy. Success looks like work. That means I may have a team, but just because Tyree don't show up, guess what? Friday night, we still gonna be on the air.
That's
if
right.
he doesn't show up Friday night, we gonna be on the air.
Tarzan.
Just because a guest decide life kicks in or he or she changed their mind, Nicole gonna have something and we gonna go on the air. Never change the goal. Be in position to revise the plan. That's when you have to do work. The ship should not stop sailing just because some people called out. It's like a job, people. I love this. I didn't even notice that. And I'm sitting right beside. I don't have my glasses on. I love it.
But that, just touching back to the, people like to, we as a people, we like to skip the process.
Yes.
And we learn and we receive motivation. Think about what we get the most motivation from. We get the most motivation from accolades. And we get the most motivation from trauma. What do I mean trauma? Trauma meaning somebody got killed.
Some traumatic, some type of tragedy.
Or somebody got locked up.
Yep.
And when people get locked up, what do? They come together and they say, we gotta sell this many cell phones to bail him out.
Yeah, I done sold makeup,
everything.
I done
sell all these dinners.
Right, makeup.
We gotta sell 100 dinners a day for the next 2 weeks so we can bail him out and get his lawyer.
So wonder if you had that mindset every day.
Every day. So it's like people had that mentality to collectively come together. But then once he bailed out, once he beat the charge or whatever, everybody go back to their life. And it's like y'all just built the whole empire. Y'all just made $10,000 selling chicken.
That's
and
right.
French fries.
We're selling waters out on North Avenue.
Yeah, that's it. So it's like people like that research is most important because a lot of people sometimes they just want to create and they just want to grind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the part that's at the end of the grind, and I'm not even there yet, but that part that's the repeat.
That's right. Come on,
so
come on with it.
Out, you gotta repeat it.
That's right.
And one of the things that I really wanted to talk about today is something I posted earlier. First and foremost, I told Tyree I wanted to go on some shows this month. I've been grinding like crazy. Benbow Concession Services was officially booked every single day in August. So
that's what's up.
That's
what's up.
Thank you. So every single day in August, we had 1 to 2 events every single day for somebody. Big ups to Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec allowed me to come in and run all the Twilight pool parties. Every Friday, the whole summer. So every summer, every Friday, I was at one of the swimming pools through Parks and Rec. So I appreciate that. Big ups to Parks and Rec for that opportunity, and also big ups to Safe Street Santan that booked us for like 6 events over the summer to be able to kind of get back over. We served over like 3,000 people over the course of those 5 events. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to both of them. But one of the things that I want to talk about is I'm going to touch on what she said because she learned certain stuff in school. You know what I'm saying? So she got her PhD and everything. But me, I learned a lot. I learned my stuff in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So me learning from a street perspective is I believe that it's a lot of business owners that are counterfeit money. They counterfeit money because they talk about this team.
Right.
This my team. But they never positioning nobody on a team to make no money.
Right.
In business, from a street standpoint or from whatever, the moment you break even, you start right back at it.
That's right.
All right. I spent $5,000 on this. Once I break even, I make that $5,001. I feel like from a business owner perspective, after your 3rd year in business, you should automatically be gravitating towards that person that has been on your side. You should be automatically positioning them to do one or two things. Either create a whole nother division under what you're doing, or if they're a photographer, help them buy some equipment.
Right.
You know, I'm
invest in them.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
gotta invest. That's what a lot of people don't do. They just
them.
continue to tag. They be like, we've been friends for 20 years. He's been a part of the organization for 20 years. But it's like he's still under you. You need to put him in a position so he can have his own logo.
Position to win.
Right. He needs to be able to have his own logo.
Right.
And that was one of the. You know, I bought a good friend of mine today by the name of Kahlil Shabazz. And Kahlil Shabazz was a good friend of mine when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
You know, he served 13 years. I served 7 years. So we were collectively together for about 5 years.
Okay.
So when I picked him out from prison, you know, he been thugging it out with me since he came out that gate and got in my car. He been with me pretty much about every day.
That's
the
what's
last
up.
4 years.
Okay.
That's
You know
what's
what
up.
I'm saying? And he told me, like, whatever you want to do as far as the food and all that, I'm with you. So what I did, I put him in a position where he run the front of the house, I run out the back of the stuff. So that's why I say I'm the funnel cake king.
Yeah.
He makes sure the money's straight. He take the orders.
Yeah.
He makes sure everything is straight.
And you trust him.
Right.
He been
He
rocking
makes
with
sure
you.
the napkins is where they need to be. He makes sure the chips is straight. He makes sure that the original chips is beside the barbecue chips, and the barbecue chips is beside the sour cream and onion chips.
That's what's
and then
up.
He makes sure that the cooler that's right there with all the beverages, he makes sure that the ice, makes sure everything is sub-zero temperature.
Right.
So when you go in there, you grab it, and then somebody complain and say it's too cold, he come from around the table and go get what you want. You know what I'm saying? He that person.
That's
you know what
what's
I'm
up,
saying?
man. That's
I
what's
love
up.
it.
Hey, look, we got to go to another break. We got to pay some bills. Do not go nowhere. Please like and share the show. We got more valuable information coming from Mr. Benbow in a
And you're
minute.
getting it for free.
Don't go nowhere.
For free.
Mama Brogdon, what's up, baby?
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. You feel alone even though the people surround you. Popping pills every night even though you know they can't solve it. The emotional pain, it just seems way too heavy. Your mind is racing, wanna scream, somebody help me. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. These type of people sit right under our nose.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the It Is What It Is radio show.
Make sure y'all share us.
So,
please.
Miss Entice.
All right,
Miss
I got
Vicious.
Okay.
Vicious.
Favorite place to have sex outside the bedroom?
Anywhere.
Oh.
That's not an answer.
That's not an answer?
Specific. Outside of the bedroom.
You mean where have I?
No. Like where's the spot you like to have sex outside of the bedroom?
Keep it real. I'm not a forced fucker, so I'd rather be in behind closed doors, but I've had sex.
I mean,
outside.
you still can keep it, under the roof. I'm just saying outside of the bedroom. Yeah, outside of the bed, like not in the bed.
Living room.
Oh, okay.
Living room.
What about the living room?
The couch.
Okay, what position?
Then from the couch, you can roll onto in my case, I had carpet, so you can move from the couch to the floor. Then if you really want to get creative, you could go over to the sink in the kitchen and the aisle.
So what kind of carpet was it? Was it the plush kind? Was it the Stainmaster?
It was plush. Plus. It was plush.
It was the plush.
But I got one of them other mats over, like a little area rug.
So it's nice and cushiony.
It was cushiony.
Oh.
Easy on the rug burns.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you did mention the kitchen.
Turn this up.
You did mention the kitchen. Now, are we opening the fridge? Have you gotten creative with ingredients? Shall we say?
One time I was like,
you mean as far as
have you or would you? If not,
you gonna leave me hanging?
You mean props? Props like far as whipped cream and all that? No, I don't need it. But I mean, I've done it.
Oh, see, there we go. Like that. If you haven't or have you?
I don't like sticky stuff. I don't. Okay. I've done it, but I don't like it.
Can I jump in? Can I check in? What's your favorite condiment to use?
My tongue.
Sir, you cannot shake that on the salad or the eggs.
No, let's stop.
Wait a minute, time out. No. Speaking of salad.
Okay.
No.
Not sight, but we'll go ahead.
Am I about to answer the last question or am I prepared for this movie?
I was
interception. Well, go ahead.
What's your favorite condiment before you go to the interception?
I don't really have a favorite condiment.
Join us every Friday at 9 p.m. for It Is What It Is radio show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste. I've been bad, burned, then fucked over. But remain strong through the Passover. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't a man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pen I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I peep the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator. But I can't save you, the weed too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry fakers, always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patience run thin, yeah, nigga OT. Cause they wanna see me bound like I'm NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me. Say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't losing sleep while your third eye always on me. I'm steady green just to feed the team. My boo, she know that I'm king when chasing my dream. These niggas it seems I rip them, trash them, then put on new jeans. See the problem is, man, I keep it 100, man. Yeah, man, like if I got it, then you got it. Yeah, I mean, but if I don't got it, then I'ma give it. You feel me? But I definitely got you through the ride, man. Let's get it, yo.
I'm really getting tired of ungrateful ass niggas. They really about to turn me to a hateful ass nigga. Like I was never there when you never had figures. Pull triggers for you niggas when you caught up in the trenches. Man, I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but I really don't feel it. Niggas really know that I've been there from the beginning. But the more I see niggas side switching, make me wanna bring it closer to the end. And that's why I can't fuck around with these niggas. I'll fuck around with my hoes. Cause niggas acting like bitches and hoes acting like bros. Man, I swear I really don't get it. How people switch up they roles. First it was nothing but love, but nowadays I don't know. It seems like anything goes. Where can I go? Cause lately fucking with you, I just stand at a fork in the road. It's hurting my soul. When I'm around you, I shouldn't feel like I just stay on my toes. So where do we go from here? Get dough from here? Or are we gonna end it on the road right here? Cause either way, whether it's left or the right on my property, niggas gon' blow round here. Fuck cities up while we do shows round here. Keep our music up while we blow.
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe, but are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
It's called Good Boys. I said Good Boys, right? Just making sure. That's a daggone sangria in that box in a bag. It was in a box and a bag. Hey, let me know when we back. And it wasn't even in the bag. It belonged there. Like, you know, that's gonna be some good stuff. Good whole CVS bought got that going back.
Say, hold up, yo.
CVS on these
Bad Boys that came out.
The ones that used to shoot.
Yeah, they do.
Right. Look,
whenever I go out of town,
we're back.
And they sell alcohol, I'll be so excited.
No, Today, this is the blooper show today.
But it's
They just
okay
catch
because
it.
we never changed the goal. We just revised the plan. So anyway, we are back here with the funnel cake king.
Absolutely. Hey. Yeah. So just to pick up from where we was talking about, I was just talking about it's a lot of people, business owners that's counterfeit money. Counterfeit money means that they making money, they might got the bands, they might got cars, they might got jewelry, they might got everything, but they're not positioning nobody in their staff to be able to make no money, be able to have their own. You know what I'm saying? And one thing and two things for sure, life as an entrepreneur, what we about is about just trying to empower the next person and position them. So when I'm in these schools with all these kids, like they'll say, how you make funnel cakes? Come on behind here. Oh, can I make a funnel cake? Yeah, put your gloves on and I'll let them, and it may slow the line up, but they interested.
Right.
And they'll be able to say, I made a funnel cake with the funnel cake king. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that experience. You know what I'm saying? Just to piggyback on what I was saying is that we don't a lot of people don't put people in a position to be able to kind of have and create their own. And one thing and two things for sure, like my homeboy said to me, we had that conversation. I was like, all right, bro, I'm picking you up every day to come and do this, and I'm only able to pay you this. You know what I'm saying? You cool with that? Yeah, yo, whatever you want to do, the experience, bro. I want the experience because I want to do my own one day. So I'm like, all right. So we had a conversation again. I said, all right, now you got your car, and you don't need me to come pick you up. And you can go hack on the side, or you can do whatever that's gonna pay you more than what I'm able to pay you. Are you sure? Like you store like if we do a bummy event, I can only give you $25. Then are you okay with that? And he was like, yeah, because of experience, because of the communication. Yeah.
Communicating with him.
Yeah. And that's the difference between somebody working for you and with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, got his vehicle, and all that means is that now I don't gotta pick him up. He able to pull up on time. He able to be there. You know what I'm saying? So for me saying that, for him being around operations for 3 years, why not create your own branch of, concession services? So, without further ado, I'm gonna be bringing a good friend of mine in here, Kahlil. He closed the door and everything.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Radio.
This is what it is.
Yo!
Hey, Sal! Yeah, I know it's a delay. Right.
Give it to you raw.
Yeah, so come here. I need you stand right here on the side, cause we about to switch out. But this gentleman right here, like I said, me and him, we was together for about 5 years when we was incarcerated, and now he on the outside with me, just helping. He run the front operations of Benbow Concession Services. I run all the behind the scenes stuff. And we had the conversation at the beginning, like, low, I'm trying to do all my own stuff. So about 2-3 weeks ago, we just launched Shabazz Concession Services. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to that. So big ups to that. Big ups to that. So he gonna go ahead and kind of elaborate on the services that he's providing, and I'm gonna let him get wired up.
Okay.
You got me.
All you got to do is stand up, let her sit down.
That's it. Look, Dr. Nicole got you, babe.
I got you.
Got you.
All
Right.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. You might want to do it a little lower so you can.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, now. There you go.
Alrighty.
Introduce yourself.
Hello,
Good
everybody.
brother.
I'm Kahlil Shabazz, and I'm the founder of Shabazz Concession Services, powered by Benbow Concession Services. Nice to meet y'all this evening.
Nice to meet you, good brother.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what you got going on.
Well, no. Well, let's take it back a little bit more. What was it about that guy that you knew when you was in there that he was like cool or whatever? Like,
all right. So pretty much, it's if I had to sum it up, it would just be energy.
I mean, because in there, I know I used to be a correctional officer out just at the house, at the cut.
Yeah, the
so,
cut.
In there, it's a whole different environment. It's a whole different everything. It's like you constantly watching your back. You don't know who to trust. You don't, you're not in a regular state of mind or atmosphere. So to be able to befriend someone and hold that relationship all the way till when you come uptown, like, y'all was really, like, it must have been a very good vibe.
Right. All right. So, like, the best way I can describe it is when you're in a certain lifestyle or you're in a certain mode, you attract what, interests you. It's only when you make certain changes in your life that you start seeing and feeling other stuff. So, I think our interaction and that start of our beautiful friendship was during my transformation into myself when I started looking for other things. Like we kind of met on the flyby. That's how we met. Like I was coming from somewhere else and he was going past me. Okay. And he just extended a hand to help me with some stuff. Okay. Basically, I was in trouble. I was kind of a little
Right. I get what you're saying without you saying it.
Right. And I was on my way off a lockup.
Okay.
We just gonna keep it all the way on.
We keep it all the way real here.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And he just so happened to see me. I was taking my stuff and trying to bring it back to where I was going to be housed at. And he was like, "Man, do you need some help?" Okay. And I was like, "Sure." Okay. And he was like, "Man, yeah, we pretty much." He seen my CDs, and we was like, "All right, we listen to the same music. We kind of like, yo, can I hold it? Cool, go ahead. You feel me? Ain't no thing." And that's how we linked up. And I was on a certain level that he wasn't on, but being as though I was just freshly from getting in trouble, I had to go back down a level, and that's where we met.
Back to my level.
Yeah, he came back to his level.
Okay.
And that's where we met, and it all started from there. We built the friendship off of music first, and then it just got stronger. We realized that we both had our hearts in the food very early on. So we both worked in the kitchen, and that's where our whole empire really started. Like the same things that we do out here really got perfected in there. We did the same things we doing now. We would stay up long nights preparing our meals, how we was going to serve them, what we was going to put into them, and then the next day we put everything together and we had it ready for the people. And that's exactly what we doing out here. So everything that we're so great at out here, we mastered in there. We had the time to do so.
Right.
So that serving our people, it comes from that mind state because we can look at all classes of people and they still be the same people as us. We're not looking at nothing else. We just trying to get y'all what we made. We trying to feed y'all. We trying to feed y'all heart's content. We ain't about just giving you nothing cheap and having y'all going about y'all way. We want y'all to think about it, to feel it, to actually talk to people about it. Like, look,
call them up
man,
I just was on
man, them boys good, yo. Where they be at? They got such and such. They gonna look out for you. Come and holler at them. That's pretty much what we like. We like that good energy. We want to spread that good energy through our product. We want to make sure that when people think of us, when they think of Benbow Concession Services and Shabazz Concession Services, they think about greatness. Y'all know y'all gonna be all right. We are in good hands when we fixing that food, because we're gonna make sure everything is right. We gonna be considerate of your food allergies. We're gonna be considerate of the calories that goes into this stuff, what is harmful to certain people. We look into all of that. It's all about that research. If you look at my brother's sweatsuit, that's his clothing line. You know, it's research, create, and grind. Like we break down everything to the smallest form when it comes to what we're doing with. That's the only way you're gonna be perfect. Otherwise, what you doing it for? You got to have a passion about the stuff that you're doing. And this is my passion. I love food, so right. If I love food, I know you love food, and it's recession proof.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What is your ultimate goal? Is your ultimate goal to possibly like take it to another level to get
Like
to
store,
a restaurant, store?
Yeah. So
branching off to like different
my ultimate goal is franchising.
Okay.
That's my ultimate goal.
Okay.
So with my mindset, I want it to be like a McDonald's type of thing. Like, instead of going to McDonald's, come to me.
Right.
You know, like
or if you got this a certain amount of money, you can buy your franchise of it and open it up over here or something like that.
So it's all about creating that wave. Like if I was a billionaire, I couldn't just go out and just go buy these franchises. Like, what am I going to put them in? Like, if I ain't got the passionate people that know how to cook, that passionate person that knows how to clean products, that passionate person that knows how to prepare, then it's going to fail. I can't just open up a store with no buzz. You need that wave. So this is our wave right now. We creating that wave, and we getting everything established to where as though when people think about our food, they see our food, or they hear about our food, they hear nothing but good things. And that's going to create that buzz in people's brain. You know what? I'm gonna go to them because I know that I'm gonna get my quality for the money that I'm bringing out.
So now, since you're like up and coming and you're on the rise and you're all waving, you're all setting this tone for everything. Have you had any haters? Have you had any family members? Any hating type of situations?
Not at the moment. But I know they coming.
Okay.
When you on that road to success, you're gonna have haters.
Right. That's right.
Like people will hate over you for the smallest things.
Yes, they
so,
will. Yes, they will.
You know.
But let that be your motivation, and if or when that day should come that you have some of those people, I want you to look at it in a funny but such a real way. Haters are just confused admirers.
I like that.
It is.
You're right, though.
And I'm going to say that again. Haters are just your confused admirers, because it's and my bestie, Mia Cofield, always tell me that to keep me, because I'm a bit of a hothead and I'm a fighter by nature. And she keeps me very, very, grounded. And what she says to me, she's like, Nicole, you have a lot of audacity to be comfortable with who you are, where you are in life, and what you're doing. That passion piece that both you and Dwayne are talking about. And y'all weren't even in the same room. I just want the viewers to know that. And if you heard what Dwayne said earlier, they are so in sync. It is a perfect relationship of brotherhood. A brotherhood that started in such an animalistic environment. So even taking it to that level, we hear a lot, or I hear a lot of people talk about there's no real rehabilitation within the incarceration system. You're seeing it here live on It Is What It Is radio. Yes, it is. Whether or not the judicial system did that for these two men, I'm going to say I think not. It's all about y'all, the both of you, individual mindset, your willingness during that. I don't know what happened internally during that lockup, but I'm gonna say I thank my God that it happened for you, because maybe had that not happened for you, you wouldn't have had that quiet time. And then nothing ever happens by chance. It's not by chance that Dwayne was the one that was there, willing to offer you to help. And then something such as music CDs. The energy was already there, but now you had a realistic, touchable type item to awaken a verbal conversation. And through that conversation, you learned that you both obviously love food and you share a passion how he delivered his passion is similar to how you deliver yours, and that is amazing. And more men of color need to know that. So I'm so honored that y'all are on this show, and I am actually here to witness two brothers that met
just
in an unusual situation.
They got them in there. They
because that's an environment where it's survival of the fittest, laissez-faire, and y'all were able to beat whatever the negative odds were, and you're still thriving, and you're thriving on a whole nother level. And I went to school to learn what you two men learned in a most unthinkable type situation. So for people that are viewing it, and primarily my daughter, Deja, Nicole, Tiana, Dancy, I'm going to call you out, sweetheart, because I talked to you a lot about it, and here you have two black men that were in an unpleasant situation. They did not go and take up a trade. They did not sit in a college classroom to learn what I paid thousands of dollars to get. It can happen. So for anybody that's aspiring to be a business owner, it's not about sitting in a classroom. It's about the passion, the commitment, the dedication. And what that gentleman has on his shirt, create, grind, research, repeat. Create, grind, research, repeat. You cannot be successful and be lazy. You cannot be successful and be closed-minded. Complacency is the devil's workshop, your pitfall of drowning and not going anywhere. So thank you to the both of you. Truly. Yes, I thank the both of you. Amazing. Amazing. And there's a show helping brothers out. Y'all would be amazing guys on that show, because that is what you two have done for one another and you have done for him. He talked about how you were just so humble. And he was like, well, listen, we have a bad business day. I can only give you $25. You was like, it's the experience, the experience. I have heard that word so much through this brother speaking about you. And I want you to know that that's not a small thing. When we are given a journey, a task from God, a journey, your destiny was already written. It was not tied to those bars. You are living in it, and I wish you much success, and I want you to hold on to it and continue to grow from it. I'm looking forward to your establishment.
Right. Yeah, we definitely going to support y'all. You already know.
Grand opening. So that means
grand opening. We going to say this now. Can it is what it is, do the grand opening. All right. We got to go to a break, y'all. Oh, my God. That was a good crap hot show. That was great. We got to go to a show. A show. Goddamn. A commercial break. We'll be right back. No more from me. I'll quit.
Proceed with caution, tired of lanes, I'm exhausted. Poppin' Zanny Zan, sipping out the faucet. I'm confused, don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what I'm doing? Got me going where the f I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. Wait, where I'm going. Wait, where I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. I'll be up in the way. 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 Running on my face. Gucci guilty on my face. I'll be up in the way. 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 Can I talk to you? I've been working hard. I've been up all night. I just been so high. I feel nothing off the sands. Withdrawals killing me. I need something to sleep. Need you on top of me. I need to get high. Dreams designer all night. Chanel should be haunting my dreams. Wearing my clear on my sleeve. I'm not who you need me to be. Indigo sound for the team. Royalty sound for the team. Hippie vibing for the team. I need space, girl. I need to get out, yeah. Slow my motions, leaning. I've been out, yeah. Never worry about me. I've been chilling. Can't do this no more. I'm in my feeling. Can't put your business all out.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. Feel me? So no matter what you up to, just go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen it's less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all her homies head. I could wait for your response, but they let her hear me talk, so I'll just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my bond. Delivering these bars while I'm gripping on my balls. Jealous niggas hate to see you succeed, so fuck them all. I'm the master of my destiny, nigga, you not in charge. You either on your grind or in the way, so get lost. Be a man of everything you say you stand for.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright, we are back. I had to get right. I'm sorry. Now where we left off, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
They understand. So if you could give 3 to 5 fundamental tips for anybody that one is coming from a situation of incarceration and they really want to do something different with their life so that they're not in that return ratio count, what advice would you give them? What steps, fundamental steps, would you give them to take?
Okay. I think the most impactful thing that I took away from my experience was never forgot. People come back out into society and they forget the hardships that they had in there. That's why it's so easy to go back. Because people will come back out here and they get back in the flow of life. And it's like they don't remember those nights that they stayed up praying to God. They don't remember the stuff that they walked past day in and day out that they feared. They don't remember about them lonely nights and they thought about all the stuff that they lost, the people that left them. And when I mean left them, I mean this earthly existence, meaning they passed on. they forget all of that once you out here and you back inside in society, and you getting all the things that you was deprived of.
Right.
You know, so that would be like the most important one that I would say is never forget what happened to you, whether if it was your fault or somebody else's fault. Do not forget. Don't make excuses for it. But never put it on the back burner. Every day I wake up, I remember what happened to me. And if I don't remember in my conscious mind, when I'm asleep, I'ma remember. Because I need to make sure that while my eyes is open, I'm not doing anything that could potentially put me back at square one. That was my square one. That's where my rebirth came from. I don't want to go back to my rebirth. It's all about progressing through life.
That's right.
You know, so that's what I would say. I would say never forget. The second, I believe prison made me invincible. To a sense, whereas though I don't come out here with a prideful, character, to whereas though I feel like it made me hard or something like that. That's immaturity. That's low. I'm talking about if I can do that and come out with a sound mind, I can do anything in this world.
Right.
So my second thing will be is to never let anything bring you down. Keep your confidence. Even when it look like you may be defeated, you ain't being defeated. That's why I always tell people I'm invincible. It's not from a low status of life mindset. I'm just saying that I can't be defeated. We then been through so much stuff as a people. We still here and we still thriving. And there's people all around the world that even in our ignorance want to be just like us.
That's true. That is very true.
So that has to tell you something. Like never let anything get you down, no matter what it is. Family, friends, lovers, whatever. The judicial system, stereotypes, your own insecurities. Don't let nothing hold you back.
Right.
So I guess that would be my second thing. My third, go hard or go home.
Right.
Like if you're not gonna put your all into it, you wasting your time. Because if it fails, you just wasted X amount of your years doing something that wasn't even your purpose.
Right.
So when you find something that you want to do, you gotta do it.
Right.
Like remove any obstacle in your way that's holding you from that goal.
Right.
My teachings, it taught me to meet and overcome all obstacles. Don't wait for it to come to you. You giving it momentum. You go to it. If it's a problem, you address it and you get over it.
Right.
And you move past it and never revisit it again. Because that's just stupid. I mean, so if you conquer a problem, it means you conquered it. It has no more life.
Right.
So if it rears its ugly head back up in your future, it's because you didn't nip it in the bud when you found it. So you gotta overcome that. So you gotta go hard or go home. Whatever you do, just exhaust every possible avenue as to get that one goal done. If it's a small goal, if it's a large goal, just get it done and do it the right way.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We know you're doing your thing with the food, right? Is it a plan B, just in case?
Okay, so I have a lot. I probably have a lot of plans. Like, I work for a trash company.
Okay.
So whenever I take any type of job, I don't take it if I can't see myself in a career about it. So let's say with this trash company, I took the trash company a couple years ago, and I'm like, okay, what can I do? How can I further myself in this company? I thought about it. I said, right now, I'm just on the back of the truck. I'm just dumping trash.
You get benefits though, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So I'm like, what can I do to further myself here? Okay, I can't stay stuck at this trash dumping position. I have to become a driver. Driver gets more benefits, they get more pay. My whole thing is to protect and provide for myself and my family. So me being at the lowest level in the company ain't gonna work for me, because I'm created to think that I'm a boss. I'm a god in my own right. So therefore, I have to do greater things. So I have to be able to excel or I'm gonna exit. So my whole goal is, at this company, I'm gonna be the best that I can be to move on to that next level. And then if it's a level above that, I'm gonna be the best I can be in that level to excel to the next. Until I become a supervisor or part owner of that business in whatever city that they decide to put me in.
Right.
That's my goal. I make a career out of anything that I do. And if I can't, there's no need for me to be there, because I don't really want to work for nobody.
Right.
Which is why I started my own company. I want to be self-sufficient. So if I'm going to work for you, it has to benefit me and my family, because it's not just me.
Right.
I mean, like I got people on my shoulders, I got people on my back, I got people that I got to carry. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
I like that, because often I hear the banter, even at my job, where people are often complaining about the job and all the different things that's going on. So for anyone from my job, I just love it. There's no plans. It's like free therapy. That's how I'm feeling like this overall open discussion is going. It's free therapy. So if anyone from my job is listening, this is an opportunity for you, in all seriousness, to do what this brother has done. He assessed the place of employment. Do he even want to grow there? And that's a question you should be asking yourself wherever you work at. Do I want to grow, or am I comfortable and okay with where I am? And there's nothing wrong with if you are. But if you are not, then you should be doing your research and finding out, is there opportunity for you to grow and go further with your current place of employment? And if so, what steps need to be taken in order for you to actually grow? How far do you want to grow? Because when we start to complain about anything in life, if you are not willing to do your part, which is to do some homework and figure out how you can change the active dynamics in it, then you really should mute yourself, because after a while, you're just a problem. Right. You're not even an asset to the company. You are a problem, and I can assure you, even your coworkers that are listening to you, in their mind, it's like the Ally McBeal show, if anyone is familiar with that.
Ally McBeal.
They have told you, shut up 100 times, or karate chops you in the throat 20 times, because they're tired of hearing it. Right. We should not be, at any point in our life, unsatisfied.
God damn, up high
anything you're doing in life, if you are unsatisfied, guess what? Hello, your fault. It's no one else's fault, because we change the dynamics of things in our life when we change our responses to it. And I'm a counselor. I'm in a behavioral health field, so I approach every aspect of life now from a psychological stance. I put myself on a mental or a written treatment plan. What am I unhappy with? In my profession, that's called the identify problem. Okay, this is the problem. Am I unhappy with my current place of employment? Which I'm not, but let's just use that. What do I need to do to gain some happiness or some peace? Because sometimes you have to deal with a particular situation until a better, more suitable opportunity comes along. Those are what we call the problem, the goal, the objective. And then guess what goes in the other category? Some dates. Put yourself on it. Put a number to it, because that's the accountability piece. You have responsibility versus accountability. And we fail to realize that it's almost like a lot of us adults chronologically are living as children. And we begin to throw these temper tantrums about things when we don't get what we want. Well, you're not going to get it if you're just sitting and you're waiting for other people to get it to you. Sometimes people are holding it for you. They see your potential, but they want to see how hungry are you for it. Are you hungry or are you starving? Because understand, when someone is starving, they will take anything because they know it is just a step closer to their bondage breakage and to them moving into their purpose, something greater, something more profound. Y'all are getting so much free wisdom here. And seriously, and this is the second week that since I've been back, because I was MIA for a little while. For good reasons. Right. But this is like so amazing to me. Second week of African American men that are doing week really for you, but the second for me, for African American men that are from the Baltimore area. So for people that are saying it's no positive people, no positive things that are going on, I don't know where you're looking, but if you're not already sharing and liking this, you need to be, because this is where you're going to get down to the nitty gritty. That's why it's called It Is What It Is Radio. And I'm going to say it to you again. It is an honor to have you here.
Yes, sir.
And sharing, because you are speaking, you're visually, and you're speaking life into someone. Yes. That really need to hear it and may not even know he or she needs to hear it. And don't think for 1 second, just because you're a black man, that it's not a black woman or a woman, period, that's out there that cannot be fed through you. And how you have moved and continue to move. And just how you're speaking far as life. And there's some young kids out there, our young black men. When I did internship at Baby Bookings, I was froze as I stood. It's like a gym where you stand at. And I remember I stood there and I was paralyzed. And the guy that was supervising me had to come and get me. Tears were pouring. And as I just turned and looked, I was like, they are preparing our babies for big jail. And ironically, where is Baby Bookings? Right. So, for those of you that say I'm on this conspiracy theory thing, you talk about that whole hashtag stay woke. Are you really woke? Are you really paying attention to what's going on? Or are you being blindsided by the distractions?
Right.
Don't allow yourself to be distracted by what is really going on and how it's just yet another genocide of a human race. It's coming in and has continued to come in many forms. Yes.
Each generation is becoming younger.
Yes.
Right.
It does.
Before we go to a break, I just need you to look into the camera, and what would you tell that person that's been locked up? Bad luck. He's down on his luck. He thinks he can't make it. You are living proof that jail don't stop nothing. What can you tell that young person that's thriving, trying to make it better for themselves before we go to a break? Can you give them a message, please?
It will get better. You just got to have that conviction. Keep it in your mind that you're going to make something of yourself. Everything around you is designed to break your confidence.
Right.
You got to show them what your greatness is. You got to show them that power that resides inside of you. You are worth it, and you will be on top. All you got to do is move forward. Keep moving forward. That's it.
And how long did you do in prison?
13 and a half years.
13 and a half years. This man is an entrepreneur. If he can do it, you can too. We got to go to a break, man. Don't go nowhere, man. It is what it is,
It is what it is.
Like and share.
Like and share.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live. on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Long live Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'm gonna show these niggas what to do at one of your beats, man. I am Gas, by the way. Strong woman story should have been on CNN. Nobody knows what it's like being Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no CNN. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system. When they was giving out food stamps, she missed them. Birth certificate, baby daddy, she couldn't list them. But her son was so beautiful when she kissed him. Blame it on love, but nigga she could've died with. Destroyed the whole world and found out she was a side chick. The nigga loved his wife and it got hard to hide it. So when Gwen confronted him, he ain't even denied it. Her fault, depends on who you asking. She tried to be a stripper, but the tip out was taxing. Buying all the purses, trying to keep up with the fashion. And her mama hated baby sitting with a passion. She deserved better circumstances. A black queen, she should've been blessed with certain chances. Looked down upon, getting all the hurting glances. Making men change up all the twerking stances. She never cried about the pain, only gritted her teeth. But most soldiers never get a flower or a wreath. She like G.I. Jane in the war with no relief. Don't recognize why killers was going through her beef. She said more prayers than the nun did. After seeing so much struggles with only one kid, the clinic said baby number 2 couldn't be undid. 9 months later, delivery and it's one big. But this time it was an older dude. But this shit happened so fast, she barely know the dude. Damn, but we all make mistakes though. And the older we get, that's how mistakes go. So he claimed the baby, now with no money. He said shit was hard and his dollars was kinda funny. Gwen was feeling like that was strike 2. So when it rains and pours, that's just how life do. She was thinking about her childhood and how life flew. Her daddy she always loved, but she never quite knew. This was before the bags and the cellulite grew. Other bitches in her shoe, no telling what they might do. You lose a lot of friends, they start to despite you. Passing judgment when they don't got the right.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like,
bitch, I'm in charge. You know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Let me know when we back.
Got a single daddy out there. I'm going for the wrong
They looking for help. Y'all looking for help.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we're back. Y'all done caught us again on the It Is What It Is behind the scenes. But guess what? It's real around here. It is what it is.
So we're back, and again, we're having an amazing time tonight. Second week for myself with the show. So we just want everyone to share with our viewers upcoming events, and we're going to start with our amazing honored guest with his upcoming events.
Well, here at Shabazz Concessions, we do a lot of events, so we have something pretty much coming tomorrow, actually, up Emerson High School, the JV games. So we'll be out there serving the people, you know.
What hours?
What time? What time?
Starts at 12, and I cannot give you the wrong information. I do not know when it ends. I just know I'll be there.
You'll be there.
The first to be there and the last to leave.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be for about at least 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
So we're looking at probably about 5 o'clock at the 6 at the latest.
Okay.
You know how long those games be. So we have that scheduled for tomorrow, and we pretty much do anything. So we give you our contact information if you want to schedule any type of party, an event, you know, a baby shower, birthday parties for kids and adults.
Repairs.
Yep.
Baltimore City.
We bring pretty much whatever you got, whatever you want. You know, we'll bring
How
the
far in
food.
advance do you need to book? Because it seems like y'all got something planned all the time, like a month in advance.
Yeah, so the great thing about me and my partner is, being as though we have two separate ventures, we have two separate businesses, you know, I'm pretty much his most trusted person, you know, but I have my own trusted person. So if we need to multiply ourselves, we are fully equipped to do so.
Okay.
So, but most of the time it's just going to be me and him because we can handle everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Dang, that kind of killed my question. I got some kids, right?
Yeah.
It's in my pockets.
Yeah.
You're a good brother.
Yes, sir.
Good Muslim brother. Help me out.
Help you out.
Child support in one pocket.
Yes, sir.
They in the other pocket. Can we meet in between?
Yeah.
$1,000 get took out of every check, so $2,000 a month being taken out of my check. Help me.
Help you, huh?
Or help them. I'm good.
Yeah.
Please let me know when you hire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you guys do like any mental? I know y'all do a lot with the schools and the events, but like, do y'all do any like offside, like mentoring to like kids or anything like that?
So what I will basically do is talk to anybody that I can.
Okay.
Officially, am I like under contract, or do I like, you know, make appearances at specific places?
Right.
Not that much. My partner, Dwayne Benbow, that was just here earlier.
Right.
He goes into certain prisons from time to time, like MCIJ. You know, and he talks to the brothers there. You know, man, I will talk to anybody that I can find, not just men. You know, like I will talk to anybody that I can give some type of upliftment to. That's my charity. If I can make you feel better, or
give you
inspire you
give you a
something,
piece of something that they can take them. I mean, because a lot of people just don't know where or what to do or how to start it. Like, they might got the idea, but they don't know the avenues. They don't know, you know. So sometimes it takes somebody that's already established or somebody that's coming up just to share a piece of something. Because it's like with us, nobody wants to give you the plug. They want to hold the plug to themselves. They don't want to give you no information about the plug whatsoever. They will know you need the plug or a piece of the plug, but they will. I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
That's why they blessings don't last long.
But they will not. They will sit there tight-faced and won't say not a word. Not a word.
Middleman.
Yes, absolutely. And I just feel like in any situation, anywhere, like somebody had to put you on. Like you, unless you is a trust fund baby or you was born into some shit, everybody needs somebody to put them on. Look, even like regular jobs, like say you trying to get a job at Sinai. You got, before you can get in that door, your grandmother's church member, sister, aunt, somebody you gotta know somebody in there. Even if you don't know them, but you know their name.
Right.
Like everybody needs that, like something. Like you should never, I always say, when I get on, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna let y'all now. If y'all don't come in, that's up to y'all. But I'm definitely going to open the door at least to give you something, because I know how it is to have ideas or want to do something and like nobody wants to really tell you anything, because I don't know what they think, that you're going to take money out their pocket. But my thing might be something totally different from yours. I just might need to know what avenues to take. You know, so if I ever get on, I'm taking everybody with me.
And that's really how how it should be, because you and I can have the identical idea, but guess what? Your execution of it is going to be different from my execution of it. And we both can be very successful. I always say it's enough opportunity out here for all of us to be successful, everyone to eat. So I'm with you, Nick, and I'm on. You already know. I'm gonna put you
like,
on.
Come on, it's the show down here. Get your modeling baby
like,
that you don't have.
And it's been plenty of, that you don't have. There's been plenty of times that I have put people on and we've gone together, and I have not been selected for stuff. But guess what? I'm still your cheer, because we rolled together, and you're a representation of me just being a woman, being a black woman, and doing whatever it is we were doing, and everything is not meant for me. Maybe at that particular time I'm meant to cheer you on, because now somebody noticing me and they might pull me, and it has happened that way for me.
Right.
You know, and so another lesson: don't think that someone else's shine is somehow dimming your light, because that's not the case. Both of y'all in essence are shining, because you don't know who's looking.
Absolutely, yeah.
And people like good sportsmanship. I know I do. I love people. When I see someone cheering for another person, I'm like, they cheering harder
and
than
it's
the person
genuine,
that's
right. Absolutely.
So make sure you all are following this brother. Can you tell them how
let them know how to find
you?
Sure. So I can be reached at the Shabazz Effect on Facebook, spelled THA. The is spelled THA. Shabazz Effect regularly.
Okay.
And that's my business page, and my business page on IG is Shabazz Concessions. So you can follow me both. And of course, I got other social media outlets, but that's just me and personal stuff.
Y'all won't get that.
So we're gonna
y'all won't get that.
He will send the information to myself and the rest of the team, and we will be kind enough to share it, because this is about plugging in, like what Nick just talked about, and we want you all to be able to reach them. One, for good food.
Yes.
They're definitely an amazing resource if you have young black men or young ladies that need some mentoring. This is the way to go. You're getting it right here, all through this show right here.
And it's not just about us, man. Like, so one of our business cards, if people can see this, if you look on the other side, we will show you how to start your own fundraisers, your advertisements, everything. We're not just about us.
Right. And it seems like this is safer than having the little kids with the buckets, with the jerseys on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
When you pull up on them, ask them who they play for, they don't know. I done been through that a couple times. Yeah, we out here for our AAU team. I coach AAU. Who you play for?
Who you play for? I don't know.
So man, I kind of coined the phrase a while ago, but it got took. Well, no, I'm not going to say coin the phrase, because that would be inaccurate. I took on the phrase, and I didn't know everybody in the world took on it. Helping other people elevate. That's what I'm about, man. You know, like, my brother, I call him my brother. Of course, y'all know we're not blood related, but he's my brother.
Right.
He put me in a position to do everything that I wanted to do. You understand? Like, and people always talk about, never eat with somebody that brag about feeding you.
Right.
You know. See, I make it my job to brag about him feeding me.
Okay.
You understand? He ain't gotta brag about it. I'm gonna tell you from my mouth that man put me in a position to make money and be successful. So why wouldn't I do that for anybody else if I can? You know, I'm gonna secure myself, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can. So if there's anything that I could do to help you with your passion, with your grind, with your craft, or to just secure your brand, I'm gonna do it because somebody did it for me. It would be asinine for me not to do it for somebody else. You gotta share that blessing. That's what we need to get back to as people, man. We get something great and we try to hold it for ourselves.
Right, hold on to it.
You can't hold on to it forever. Right. What you gonna do with it if you holding on to it? You ain't even using it. You gotta use it. So that's what we do out here. We gonna use it.
That's what's up, man. Well, we gotta go to another break. I appreciate you for coming down.
Yes.
Shouts out to Dwayne, Benbow. We got another
service in full effect. Pressure.
Yes, man. And tomorrow, one more time, where will you be?
I will be at Emerson High School.
All right, Emerson High School. Y'all, what time?
At 12.
From 12 o'clock
to about 5.
12.
Come on, hang out.
12 to when y'all leave.
Yeah,
we'll be there. We gotta go to another break, y'all. Don't go nowhere. This is It Is What It Is Radio. Brother Shabazz, I appreciate you for coming down. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back.
If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rebel rap. If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head, I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell him where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell him where the cash. If you playing for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back. Yeah, I'm on dice, but ain't come for the crap. Drinking with uncle, we only do jack. How I'm alive, I thank God for that. Praying about it, things getting better. Open it up with my name on the letter. Why you crazy about it? Saying whatever, you shy to be you. You know you gotta be you. Sometimes I need privacy too. Yeah, you know I ride. You know I ride, and you know you ride for me too. Yeah, you know I. Look, you like getting that hit for real. When it's me and Murray, just us, we chill. I'm in a rush to get off to get you. Never ever had to floss to get you. Pay the dues that it cost to kiss you. Rug burns on the carpet with you. Oh yeah. Come on, dog, throw this in there. Had to dedicate this to the homie out of New Orleans. Break. Said she wanna bump that. We gonna do it. Go ahead, do it. If I sit around.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. Again, special thanks to our guest today, Mr. Shabazz, Dwayne Benbow. Those are two gentlemen
that despite their past, they have overcame different trials and tribulations to make a negative out to be a positive. They met in prison and basically in the mix of forming an empire, I would say.
Sir,
So,
sir.
I'm rooting for y'all, man. Definitely, I am. I'm rooting for y'all. So, great show as always.
Yes.
Dr. Nicole, what you had something to say?
So just letting people know that there's a lot of positive things going on in Baltimore and in the surrounding DMV area. So I want to shout out one of my Project Heat Baltimore cast members. She plays Alexis, but her name is Nicole Williams on Facebook.
Shouts out to her.
She will be in a stage play by Cornelius Adams. It's called Mama's Kitchen. So that is going down on October the 12th at 7 p.m. So that's something else positive going on in Baltimore. As you know, I'm like all over the place doing a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm doing exactly what God wants me to do.
And then it's
so,
the little kids fashion show.
yes, I have all that coming up. So for anyone that has been watching the YouTube web series Project Heat
Shout out to
Baltimore,
Project.
we just had our season finale for season 1, and we're coming back for season 2. So we are hosting a casting call, which is going to be November the 8th. In the Randallstown, Maryland area. I will continue to share that. My contact information for all my social media pages. Tyree always shared. We'll share it again. If you're interested, please follow the instructions on the flyer or directly inbox me and I will let you know. I'm also on the committee board for the Youth Talent Fashion Showcase. And we are holding casting calls for that on November the 10th. And then we are holding another casting call January the 5th, because the actual show is going to be in the late March. We have not set the exact date. We kind of want to see what the weather is going to be like for March. But this is a fundraiser event. We will be giving out scholarships for individuals that are going to private schools or they are in college. So if you have a child that is looking to build his or her confidence, find their confidence, or just looking to showcase his or her talent, then this is definitely the casting call for you. I am sporting a brand that I'm on the board of directors for, Protect Our Girls campaign. I am in the Silence One documentary. It is raising awareness and addressing childhood sexual abuse. I am a survivor of that. So we are hosting a free fashion show. It's called Model with a Purpose, 2nd edition, the morning after. So I definitely want the parents to come out and support that. And men, please come out and support that. A lot of times the women come out and they support that with the kids, but we need the children to know that our fathers are still there. Even if you don't have kids, still come out and support the event. Again, it's free. It's a free fashion show. If you choose to buy some of the fashion, then you can do that. If not, just come and get the information there. So that's just a few positive events that's upcoming. There's so much more, but those are the main ones that I just wanted to announce for people.
I'm going to make sure I'm there. Well, me, I don't have nothing special. Shout out to the MPG Titans 11. Matter of fact, not just the 11U. Shout out to John Perry and the whole program. We going on the road tomorrow to D.C. HD Carter. What is it? HD Woodson. Yeah, that ride.
D.C. is not even that far.
But,
you travel that from east to west.
Carter, Carter, HD Carter. What you said? What is it again? Carter D. Woodson. We be down there tomorrow. The whole program will be playing against DC. So Funk is out there. The team ready. Shout out to Coach Rob, Rel, Funk, Caleb, and the rest of the crew, man. We gonna go down there tomorrow and handle business. If y'all wanna come check us out, we are the MPG Titans. We play at 3:30 tomorrow. Carter G. Woodson High School, Washington, D.C. That's about it. Okay. We dropped these new sweatshirts. We dropped these new sweatsuits today, though. Y'all, and it's not cheap.
Look, it
ain't cheap.
You got what is the velvet?
So DM me or my brother for a sweatsuit. And that's it. We staying sucker free. You know, that's it. I'm gonna pass the mic on.
I don't have nothing going on. I'm just here.
Yeah, she
Man,
did. Because
you got something going on.
if she rolling with me, she got everything that I have going on. She got it going on too. Because we are our sister's keeper.
That's right.
We just
God's angels in the building.
We just got to give her a model bag.
I know. Listen, sister's been struggling. So.
I'm like, that is
not Adidas tote bag.
That is not a
That's
model
my
bag.
model bag for now.
I got a wide. Oh no, that bag ain't.
No, I need. Dr. Nicole said I need one with the wheels, with the thing.
you need a real jump.
I need a real bag. She said, "What you doing with the bag?"
She needs her basic shoes in there, like nude, black, metallic, and then she should put some extra, at least 3 to 4 extra pairs. She need her shapewear. She need her hygiene stuff, body clothes, wipes. She need her makeup, her deodorant. She need her garment. She need a robe. She need her hair stuff. Yes.
And I just got Adidas bag, Adidas tote bag. So y'all help us.
And then she kept.
Terrible.
I could just see it with straight face too.
I was.
I said to her, so I was like, well, Nick, where your model bag? She was like, girl, right there on the sofa. I said, that's a gym bag.
Damn.
You
We gonna start a fund for my home girl. Look, we need her to go to these
model
functions
bag fundraiser.
Model bag fundraiser. You can cash app her.
I always had some nice suitcases. We just need about $65 good plus tax to get her.
Marshalls, right? Marshalls don't sell them.
I always has good one.
Marshalls.
Amazon.
And
Alias.
We gonna get you right.
Cause she not right, y'all.
I'm not.
I'm
a work in
progress. You can't be
You might need to do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get it together.
We'll get you right.
I'm a work in progress.
Okay. All right. Y'all had no y'all got any fashion shows coming soon? No.
Well, there is a couple of auditions. We have not auditioned for them yet, but she just found out about it on the air that I'm gonna make her go.
Yeah, and I just tagged her in some stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Making magic happen.
Yeah, we doing
That's
stuff
what it's
behind
about.
the scenes.
Making magic happen.
Cause this lady right here, what?
Yeah, my schedule is like mad busy, so I have the Miss Full Figured North Carolina pageant coming up, and I'm actually one of my fellow pageant delegate sisters backstage help, so I'm excited about that. And then today, a young lady that I had the privilege of walking for the first time featuring plus size women in the Runway Liberia fashion show this year. She just announced on Facebook that she was inspired by myself and Brandy Jones, but on Facebook she is Brandy Wines. She and I both just completed our pageant. She is gonna do the Miss Full Figured New Jersey pageant, which is where it's birthed at, with the CEO and founder, Miss Teresa Randolph. So shout out to Samantha Estrada. I'm so proud of you, girl. And when I say we got you, we got you. You're about to have an amazing experience. So I'm about to be flying up and down the road, and I'm taking Nick with me.
I'm going. I'm on the passenger side, as long as I can take a little nap.
Right.
So so for me, my entire passion is inspiring and empowering all females, especially adult women, because that was something that I feel like was a struggle for me earlier on in life, especially having grown up in foster care, being told I was fat, ugly, was never going to amount to anything, and positive body image. So every opportunity I had to do God's will, I intend to do it. I'll sleep when God calls me home. So right now I'm just filling up on coffee. Just filling up on coffee and the joy of the energy in it. And I just keep thinking about how Nick and I met, and then how I met you, and it's like as if we have known each other for years.
It feels like it, don't it?
But that's what balance and equal energy do for people.
And genuine. Like-minded individuals is what I call it.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'll be super happy when someone gets the right bag.
I know.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be blinged out. I'm not
playing. Hit them hard.
It's gonna be blinged out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be blinged all the way out. Man, the headband with its head.
But let me tell you what I loved about it. Even though she did not have the quote unquote proper tools of success, she did not let that stop her. Because when I said something to her, I was like, "Where is that? That's not a motivator." And I was dead serious. I was like, "God, what is you doing?" And she was like, "Nope, I got everything I need." When I tell you, this chick had everything.
Okay.
At clothes, shoes, she had everything, and I was like,
and the Adidas,
and she silently shut me down because I'm always saying in hashtag and never change the goal, simply revise the plan. She was adamant that she was gonna go and do this show, and we had a bomb fashion show that you put us on to. Tamika and them did that thing.
Shouts out to Tamika.
Yes.
That's what it's about, man.
And
making magic happen.
Yeah, fancy fingers, but shout out to you, girl, because when you told me I got everything I need, in my mind I was like, I'm looking at my suitcase, and I'm like, there's no way she has everything she needs. Let me tell you, the chick had everything she needed. I felt like singing, "Bag Lady." She had it. She had it, and so now I'm gonna stay on her. We're joking because I know she's gonna do.
And I retained the information, and I respect
yes, she did.
And I get it. I get it.
So we gonna take her from 6 different bags to one
to one good.
That is the vision that we have for her. 6 different bags to one bag.
That's what's up.
But she didn't let it stop her. So there's a lesson in that too. If you don't have the proper tools, then you just have to make a way. You don't let that be an obstacle.
Or you ask someone for help, because I'm sure if I didn't even have that bag,
I was going to stick her stuff right,
move it over.
I was just rolling out stuff. I became a master at it too. They be like, "You still pulling stuff out the suitcase? Oh, what you need? You need some thread? Got it. Oh, you need a dust roll? Got it.
You need a thread? Got it.
You need me sew it too." I was at Runway, true story, at Runway Library. Designer was like, "Do you have any thread?" And I looked at, I said, "Oh, because I'm a woman, you know." But I was sitting there sewing the buttons back on to a suit. A button had came off. So you stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh.
And those are essential things that actually should be in your model bag, because you don't know if the designer missed a stitch or need to stitch something.
Or you bust out or something. Got a malfunction.
Okay.
Bust out. You just say that on the air?
Because you bust out sometimes.
But it's all love. So if people did not get anything from these past 2 weeks that I have been back, I hope y'all are getting back strength, inspiration, motivation, bullet points to set yourself up for success, or to at least start moving within your purpose. And it doesn't have to look like Brother Shabazz or Dwayne or Ty, Nika's or Dr. Nicole's. It has to match you and what your purpose is, because there's nothing worse than trying to play a part that you were not designed to play. And you spoke on that earlier, and it's okay to say, "Hey, this ain't my role." Denzel Washington also has an amazing speech that he delivers
about his wife. You talking about
no, where he talks about how success looks like failure if you fail. And I know Brother Shabazz, he spoke on that briefly. He was like, if you fail, that's not for you. But not once did you hear him say, don't get back up and try it again. And that's what Denzel, the point he was driving home in his speech. He was like, success also looks like failure, because that failure is your opportunity for an analysis. And I talked about that earlier. What did I do wrong? What do I need to do different? Is this my calling? Because everything is not your calling. You got people trying to do hair and nails and makeup, and I'm not.
You're right.
Oh, man.
You're right.
And we just have to be real with ourselves, and that's that whole transparency part that I love about me. People are like, "Girl, you shouldn't put that on Facebook." I'm like, look, one, I'm gonna release it so that it don't drive me insane and mess up my day. Two, my transparency is strength for someone else to come out of their shell, like that young lady Samantha.
Right.
When I was sitting in my car and I was crying when I had just pulled up here because I was like, wow, you never know who's watching and who is inspired by you. You just don't know. And I've shared with you before a lot of the behind the scene backlash that I get because of my size. Or you shouldn't wear that. Should you wear this and should you wear that?
Or just from the other models that may not be plus size, but
people will try to shut you down, but I'm telling you, when God gives you a vision and you know it's God sent, God ordained, you can take any type of pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the scolding that people try to do for me, much like Paul when he was in prison and chains, they saw that as his bondage, but really he saw that as the next step to reach where he was supposed to be in his journey. And so when people ridicule me like that and judge me, I'm like, I'm making you uncomfortable. I'm making you look at yourself.
I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing
and I just keep doing it because, again, you spoke to it earlier. No positive change and outcome comes without a little bit of discomfort and a little bit of pain when you ask him about the haters. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you can't, then you need some more time to get to know you.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes it's not.
And it's okay.
Sometimes you're not that mature. You might not be that mature in that moment, in that time, and to handle what might come along with it. You might need to sit for a minute. Right. You might need to get some more maturity about yourself, some more wisdom. You might need to hook up with somebody. It just might not be your time, and that does not mean to quit or stop. It just means you need to just sit back and, take something else in for a minute and refocus. Sometimes it's just not about what your timing in that moment.
That's right. And next week we're gonna get into Tyree business. He think he keep on trying to us. Yeah, he trying to force us to ask our questions on his time. But that's not how the Thai angels operate.
That's not what we do over here.
That's not what we do.
Wait a minute.
Get those questions tonight. No,
right. He won't wait to the last
what you say?
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay.
I say, and now what y'all saying? What y'all want to ask me?
I didn't stutter.
You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. Ask me what you want to ask. You got 30 seconds.
We're not going to keep on making us at the last minute. No, we've been
here for 2 hours.
No. You is so slick. I'm a leader. I already know what you do. I know how we do.
Yeah, because I know application that he was talking about.
We need to
we're going to get some clarity. It's not enough time this week. We're going to get some clarity from a men's perspective. But the dialogue is going to be amazing just based off of the 3 of our behind-the-scenes conversations. So, ladies, tune in.
Y'all call in
get some questions.
Call in with the questions.
And call in because
I'm on the hot seat.
He going on the hot seat, but all 3 of us are going to put one another on the hot seat. Well, I kind of was already there when you asked me about my application process.
Oh, yeah.
I did that.
People just complicate me. I'm like, listen, I don't have anything to do with the fact that your confidence is not there. I'm everybody's thing.
Look, I'm everybody's.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You don't have no questions.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna talk about this.
We're gonna have fun next week,
yes,
y'all. We're gonna put each other on a hot seat and give
ready.
the viewers a little bit of our business.
Our little saucy side.
So, ladies and fellas, if you're struggling with dating, next week is going to be amazing because I definitely have some of my own questions about these guys that express an interest in you.
Fellas.
They don't move on it, but let's just take a pin in that.
Fellas.
I'm going in next week on y'all. I just want y'all to know I'm going in.
I'm going to represent for the fellas, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, because dating is not, are you settled down or are you dating?
I am dating.
Okay. Are you dating with a purpose or you dating for fun?
Yeah, because there's a difference.
It's a big difference.
It's definitely a difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Let them put you in a trick bag.
Yeah.
Right on time. We gotta go.
Saved by the door.
See y'all next week. We were saved by the door. It is what it is. Radio. Thanks to Dwayne Benbow. Thanks to brother Shabazz. We got the Miles Angels right here. We see y'all next week, man. We just had fun here. It is what it is.
And we're back with more Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Thank you, super producer. You sound so cute. You sound like Peter Brady when he was going through the change.
Wow.
Remember when his voice started cracking on the Brady Bunch? You sound so cute. And so, I forgot to say, hey, the phone lines are open to you, 1-855-SHERYL1. You can email us at Cheryl Underwood Radio.